Yeah. I got my own project going on.
What's that?
I said I got my own project going on. I can't believe all the crap that I had. Well, not crap, but just all the stuff that was in the greenhouse. It looks much nicer.
Screw the greenhouse.
No, not screw the greenhouse. Really?
Got a car here for sale.
I wouldn't advertise that. So I pulled out my planks.
There's a tick crawling around on the air cleaner.
The tick on the air cleaner, I'm sure I'm covered in ticks. Ugh. I know, I got all these planks out. This is all the grass that was in the greenhouse, most of it. Pulled up as many weeds as I could.
See that? That season again. Ticks.
Oh.
There it goes.
Okay, back in the greenhouse. I got my new start of my floor installed. It looks much nicer all clean. You can see that white stuff down there. It's something I got. Okay, something I got at Call's local garden center, because when I pulled up the wood, I had some ants. I had the little, like, I don't know what kind of ants they are. They were like yellow ants. They weren't fire ants. But I had a bunch of those, so I put down, I can't even remember what she called it, something that's organic, and she said it's safe, so it was like a white, like, powder thing, so I sprinkled that all on the bottom here to get rid of the ants, and then I put my greenhouse fabric on, so I've got that in here. So now I just need to start getting some planks, or not some planks, but some patio brick to bring in and put a floor in here. So that was my project for today. And I did start to take off some of the insulation on the back window. I've had the door open all day. It's still like 90 in here. But we've been busy doing all kinds of outdoor stuff. It's beautiful out today, so I took advantage of it. I'm not feeling sick like we were last weekend, so took advantage of it. So that's the start of it. And I actually moved a bunch of my pots into this shed. So all those pots right there, those were in the greenhouse. So I think I'm going to use this as a little, like, storage section for that, and just kind of keep the clutter out of the greenhouse. It looks really nice. So I kind of like that after I took everything out today. So I'll probably continue to use this season, and as I need big pots, I have a good spot for them. You can see how nice and clear my plastic is. It looks really good. I like seeing stuff growing in there, and hopefully they will stay in there for now 24/7. We're done with the cold weather, and even if it does get a little chilly, it'll kind of help them. It'll just make them a little hardier. So that is my goal. Like I said, I'm going to start picking up some patio bricks. That's the next project. So after a beautiful weekend of working in the greenhouse, Saturday rolls around, and when I woke up Sunday, this is what I woke up to. Not happy at all. So I basically lost my entire crop of tomatoes and peppers and a bunch of flowers to an unexpected frost Saturday overnight into Sunday. I've been really diligent about watching the weather, and they said nothing about it getting below freezing, and it got down to 28 in here on Saturday night. So by the time we realized it Sunday morning, which Shane woke up around 4:30 or so, there was nothing that we could do. It was too late. The damage had already been done, and my entire crop of 100 plus tomatoes and I don't even know 50 something peppers was completely lost. I did lose some flowers as well, mostly my morning glories. Those didn't make it. My basil didn't make it at all. This is my purple basil, which some of them don't look real good, but some of them look like they might make it. I'm really not sure. It's kind of too early to tell. But every single tomato was lost, unfortunately. So I was quite upset about that when I woke up Sunday morning to discover everything in here was gone. The few things that did survive were the mums, the cosmos, there's some more cosmos, the catnip, a few more cosmos, my zinnias, and I think the black-eyed Susans. Yep, the black-eyed Susans and the rosemaries, some phlox and some daisies. And that was it. My hundreds of plants are gone. So, after, like I said, a wonderful weekend, I had done this floor, got everything in here nice and organized and cleaned up. That's what I woke up to. So, needless to say, it's a mistake I shouldn't have made. I shouldn't have let my guard down and think it was going to be warm enough, but it had been in the mid-60s on Saturday. It was 70, forecasted to be 70 yesterday, so why would I think it would get down to 28? But I learned a lesson. I have a propane heater, which I did put back in here. I had taken it out. I haven't had to use it yet. Everything stayed in here last night. I mean, there's really no sense. These can't be saved, so I'm actually in the process of cleaning everything out because tomorrow is trash day. So these are all going to go in the trash. And honestly, I think I kept them in here last night thinking, well, maybe one or two of them might make it. And there's maybe one or two that I might try and see if they survive. But otherwise, I need to get them out of here because the more I look at them, the more upset I get that all this work I've had over the last 2 months is just gone. Just like that. Completely gone. But I did plant some more yesterday because obviously today is May 2nd. So I'm running out of time. A lot of these seeds you're supposed to do, 6 to 8 weeks before you can plant. And I have 4 weeks before Memorial Day, which is the typical weekend we can plant in New England. So I'm really in a rush to see what I can get. Some of the tomato seeds that I had planted, I had bought online, and they only had like 30 seeds in the pack, so those were all used up, so those are all part of my dead plants now. So I can't replace some of the plants that I did plant. So I've had to go out and buy more seeds. I bought more peppers. There was a few peppers that I couldn't replant because, again, I bought the seeds online and they didn't have a ton in the pack. So I'll have a few different things. This is a mishmash of peppers, basil, and tomatoes. That's, again, the basil, the purple basil. This is all tomatoes, so I did have some brandywine seeds. I still had Amish paste, some Rutgers, some Roma. So I did some of those. Did I have? Oh yeah, I do have pink brandywine. I bought some beefsteak. The Roma I bought. Some different cherry tomatoes. I did plant some winter squash, summer squash, and cukes in this right here. And this is just my herbs. So, trying to make do, but quite depressed right now. So I just wanted to give you an update on what's going on. So that's it. Starting from scratch all over again. I hope you guys are having better luck than me. So thanks for watching this update, and I'm sorry I had to bring such bad news for my catastrophe that happened over the weekend, but I guess I'll get through it. Just keep planting and hoping for the best. So, to be continued, and I still intend on doing a 1-year review of my greenhouse. I'm just going to put it off a little bit longer, so stay tuned and we'll talk soon. Happy gardening.